Welcome back to Church Production. I'm Marcel Patillo. With the rise of modern worship recordings, a lot of churches have been wondering how to get that big, epic worship sound that almost sounds like it was recorded within a studio. And over the last several years, as modern worship's popularity has risen, the quality standard has risen as well. And that's where Soyuz microphones can be quite helpful. Soyuz makes high-quality, handcrafted microphones at a great price. And we've partnered with Soyuz and Church of the City to get an opinion from a church that does a lot of recording and releasing worship songs. But before we get started, give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel.
My name is Josh Fischer. I'm at Church of the City in Franklin. I'm the front of house engineer there. We have an auditorium that seats about 2,300 people. We have 3 services on Sunday, 3 mix stations, 1 broadcast station, 1 monitor station, and of course front of house. We have the Yamaha PM10 Ravage series at all 3 of those stations. The atmosphere is just electric, and everybody's coming to participate and, being kind of at the helm in order to inspire people to allow them to participate is just a fabulous role. A lot of pressure, but that's where it gets fun.
So Josh Fischer could actually not be a better person for this user experience. He has a long history in the music industry. He spent 20 years on the road drumming for Jesus Culture and now spends his days perfecting the art of mixing inside and outside of the church. And we sent 2 small diaphragm condenser microphones over to Josh, both from the Soyuz 013 series. And I was anxious to hear his first impressions.
My first impressions of the mics when they came in, they looked fantastic. They were bright, white, to be honest, and they came in a very nice packaging, very fun to open and look at. And so we threw them up in the overheads on the drums and, hoping we weren't going to blow anything up. Immediately on the very first Sunday we used them, a couple of the guys are like, oh man, anytime you got Soyuz on the stage, that's a good day. And just in the in-ears, when we started sound checking everything, everybody was immediately like, wow, there's the drums. That's what they said. They were like, there's the drums. Like they just came alive out of nowhere. My experience at front of house with, a live drum kit on stage, not a whole lot of overheads are needed in that situation. A lot of times, as soon as we put these mics on, the top end was so clear and so predominant and so pleasing, actually. So just stage volume alone, cymbals, stage volume alone is just going to be a whole lot of 8K, 4K, a whole lot of it, all you can handle. I don't need to put any of that into the mains. I've got plenty of it in the room. What I do need is 12K and above in a nice, pleasing amount of it. As soon as I put those on, man, they just came alive and I had a lot of clarity, a lot of pleasing clarity that wasn't adding to the harshness of the mix. So I won't be shaken.
Of course, lastly, I had to ask Josh, what kind of application or churches do you see being perfect for Soyuz microphones?
Yeah, so a great application for these in a live situation, drum overheads, hi-hat mic, and then another application would be for room mics, crowd mics, and then obviously live capture. So it's like, man, when we recorded You Keep Hope Alive, I would love to have had 10 pair of these all throughout the room just to capture all the crowd, really capture that energy, that was in the room. I think it would have really stepped it up.
Recently, John Reddick, the worship pastor at Church of the City, asked me if I'd be available to film a new series of live recordings for him. And Josh, right on the heels of that, said, "Can we get more Soyuz microphones for that recording?" So it's safe to say that the Soyuz sound definitely left its mark. So a big thank you to Soyuz for sending these mics out, and a big thanks to Josh Fischer and Church of the City for taking your time, implementing these into your system, and giving us your insight on what you thought about the Soyuz sound. Definitely make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel, as well as check out churchproduction.com for new articles and insights on everything church production. As always, I'm Marcel Patillo, and I'll see you all in the next one.